Video opens on a first-person perspective, phone flashlight cutting through a pitch-black house. The camera moves slowly, shakily down a hallway. Dust motes dance in the narrow beam of light. Deep, ominous shadows stretch and distort along the walls. It was always worse after midnight. The house would settle, the world outside would go quiet, and the silence inside would become heavy. I was just trying to get a glass of water, telling myself it was all in my head. The old floorboards groaning under my weight, the chill that seemed to cling to my skin no matter the temperature. My phone was my only shield against the suffocating darkness that pressed in from all sides. The beam of light felt so small, so fragile, swallowed by the vast emptiness of the hallway. Every step was a negotiation with my own fear, a hesitant shuffle forward into the oppressive quiet. The camera pans slowly, revealing a basement door that's cracked open just an inch. The light trembles as the camera zooms in on the dark, narrow gap. The air feels thick. Then, out of the corner of my eye, I saw it. The basement door, which I always kept shut and locked, was slightly ajar. A sliver of absolute blackness beckoned from the other side. My heart hammered against my ribs. As my light fixed on the opening, a flash of movement erupted from the bottom of the stairs. Our new kitten, a tiny ball of fluff we'd named Jasper, shot out of the darkness like a cannonball. He was screeching, a sound of pure terror, his fur standing on end as he scrambled frantically across the wooden floor. He didn't even see the wall, crashing into it with a sickening thud before scrambling away to hide. A quick, jarring cut shows a shot of the far corner of the basement, now illuminated by the phone light. It's completely empty, but the feeling of a presence is overwhelming. The sound of the narrator's ragged, panicked breathing fills the audio. A faint, dry scraping sound begins, like nails dragging slowly across drywall, seeming to come from just behind a thin wall next to the basement door. My breath hitched in my throat. I couldn't move. That's when the sound started. A faint, dry scratching from inside the wall right beside me. It was rhythmic, deliberate, inhuman. My eyes darted around the room, desperate for a distraction, for something normal. The light landed on a small bookshelf next to the door. On the top shelf sat a single tarnished silver key we'd found in the attic. As I stared, frozen, the key slid silently, impossibly, an inch to the right. It didn't fall. It just moved. That single inch broke the spell. A montage of fast, chaotic cuts follows. Grabbing a pre-packed duffel bag from the hall closet, fumbling with the front door lock and sprinting out into the night. A final, terrified glance back shows nothing but the dark, gaping doorway. The final shot is a wide, static view of the exterior of the house. It looks perfectly ordinary under the deep blue twilight. After a moment, a single light in an upstairs window flickers erratically, then goes out completely, plunging the house into total darkness. Text overlay. We moved out after 3 months.